I'm Ryan.
I'm Ollie.
We just got back from the War for the Planet of the Apes.
We sure did.
And I enjoyed it.
So did I. See you for next review. We're doing something different today. We're actually going to be doing the whole trilogy, pretty much.
Yeah.
We did a big speed run.
Yep. Start with number 1 right now.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It is what it is. It's a first movie.
Yeah.
Trilogy.
Good concept. Brings you in. Tells you what you need to know to set you up for the 2 that are going to be coming. And I feel gives you a lot more of a relationship with Caesar than if it was going to be just one film.
See, I didn't know if they were going to do any more films after the first film, so I just kind of assumed that it was going to be a film all on its own, and I was quite content with that.
And it's doable. I found that each one can just be like, go, done, and then like, let's do another, finish it, and the third one. But a lot of sequels do that anyway. They set you up so you can have one depending on how good it goes. Find out it's a money spinner, let's do it.
Yeah.
But we had a conversation earlier about you didn't feel that you felt that having a big actor in them,
yeah, that is
sort of takes you away from.
And each of these films does the exact same thing that I find a huge problem with. So the first film you've got James Franco. I don't know, is he A-list? But
Yeah, absolutely was.
Yeah, A-list. Tom Felton, I guess you can call A-list. He hasn't really done much since Harry Potter.
But yeah, everyone, you know him.
Yeah,
everyone knows him.
But he's funny. He's always fun to see. Then you've got Gary Oldman. Again, great actor. I love what he does, but pretty much pointless in the second one.
Yeah, like you said, it could have been anyone.
You could have replaced him with absolutely anyone. There are so many actors out there that would have killed for just a simple role like that to get them started.
Yeah.
And it went to Gary Oldman. I have no idea why.
As good as he is.
As good as he is.
He's a very good actor.
And he gave that part everything.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that his character really
was a bit pants.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember his name.
No, me neither.
So that's a good start.
And then the third one, smashing it in with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
As much as I love that man as well.
Although the only difference with Woody Harrelson is that his character actually has a point to exist.
Yes.
To an extent.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But the first one, I like the whole setup with James Franco giving Caesar like a family home when it all goes tits up. You can see that the whole virus it's not ready for humans, but because it's a business and they want to make money from it, that's why they're pushing it.
Evil corporations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then you feel for James Franco because he's like a dad to Caesar, and Caesar sees him like that.
I like the way they went with the whole virus concept. I mean, realistically, we were going to go out. That's probably how we were going to go out.
Probably. Yeah.
Because I think the original one was all about nuclear.
I don't really remember it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first. You ever seen the first one?
I don't think I have. No.
The first original 1960s version, which neither of us have seen, but I think it's to do with nuclear holocaust.
Which again, probably back then, they would have thought that would be the way it goes.
I mean, it was appropriate back then, so
yeah,
it's not really that much appropriate now.
But the small things that they did in there, like they made a deal of, and you feel for Caesar, like especially in the first one when he thinks he's a pet because he's got a lead and a collar, and you're like, you would think that, and he begins to question who he is in regards to like society, and it's not until he gets smarter, like with all the other apes. But again, like they do really well with the other apes as well. Having Maurice in there, you straight away you know you're gonna like him. He's a good egg.
Although some of the apes were smart even before they sort of sucked in all the.
Yeah.
Like Maurice was already smart.
Yeah. But monkeys aren't stupid anyway.
No, but Maurice could do sign language, actually communicate. Through
but then they told you how and why, because he was.
The only one in real life I can think of is Coco the gorilla.
Yeah.
I think he's dead now.
Can't remember. There's Robin Williams. But and you knew that like the big dude, you knew that the gorilla, you knew that Caesar was gonna let him out, and then they'd kind of team up because he's given him friendship and freedom essentially, even though he's still in the cages to begin with. But it's all building himself up to hierarchy, and then obviously challenging the dominant ape there, just taken over. Cheers. I've got this fella behind me, and yeah, off he pops down. But that was good. I really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, I mean the first one I'll probably give this maybe 7.5.
Yeah, I'd hit it with a 7.
Just because I didn't dislike it, I liked it, but it's not something I'll boast to people about.
Second one,
completely opposite. I loved it. Absolutely loved
great.
it. To the point, I think it might even be in my top 10. Blasphemous as that sounds.
It's bold.
Mm.
There's a lot of good films out there.
There are a lot of good films out there.
Normally not ones that involve sequels that are much better.
Yeah, very, very rarely does that happen, but any problem I had with the first movie, they solved with the second one.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
I mean, if you can make like half of your movie just have no dialogue and just
yeah,
with like subtitles and still make a story out of it and keep people engaged.
Yep,
you've done it.
But I think you get that though because they're monkeys, and you're
they're not monkeys, Ryan. They're apes.
But you're expecting that you're gonna have to read because half of them can't speak. Like it's only when Caesar's getting his first starts forming like sentences together. That's when you're like, okay, how long is it going to take for everyone else to learn? And I mean, even now in the third one, like Maurice is really only just speaking. He's been with him since the beginning.
Yeah, he picks and chooses when he wants to talk.
Yeah, so it means
and normally
something.
it's something really not really much point in actually saying anything.
Not really, but it does. But it means something to him, to them. But yeah, literally like the last thing he says to him, that's really the only thing where you're like, yeah, cool. Needed that to be said and not shown.
Yeah.
With sign language. But it was good.
Yeah. It's definitely more, I guess, action packed.
Action's good. Yeah. The traitor having Cobra.
Yeah.
Having him and you know he's gonna be an arse. The man's got a scar down his face. He's been mistreated his whole life.
When it says anyone with a scar down their face ever been nice.
Exactly. And that's when, the way, and with him, the way he pretends to the humans that he's stupid when he's actually like sussing out where all their weapons are and all that sort of stuff. And he just pretends like, yeah, I'm a chimp, bang, you're dead. Cheers, mate. And then does the other ones as well. And then it's just his whole face goes from this just like, yeah, I'm an idiot monkey to, yeah, did that on purpose. You didn't know, you're idiots.
On that topic, someone needs to give Andy Serkis an Oscar or something.
He is just wonderful.
And equally the same as everyone else who
does any sort of motion capture like that.
Puts on the baubles and on their face. All the main apes deserve something.
Yeah.
At least a recognition.
Yes.
Like give Andy Serkis a proper big Oscar, may have a little mini Oscar all the other little apes that run around.
But yeah, because the whole movement, they're believable. They look like humans. And I watched a video on Andy Serkis yesterday, and he was saying that he wears to bring his centre of gravity down. He wore heavy weights, and that helped him with his whole movements and stuff. And it's just, you don't think like that as not being an actor. You wouldn't be like, oh, you would just pretend to do that. This is how a monkey walks. You wouldn't just physically go, actually, I am going to stick weights on my ankles and I'm going to hold myself like this and I'm going to walk like that, and all the mannerisms was just spot on, absolutely spot on. And with the CGI, yeah, hats off to that team as well.
I mean, I'm always against CGI for pretty much most of the films that I see.
Even though,
but this film
is a full CGI, bar it being an animation, is a full CGI.
Thing is, this could be one of those trilogies where if I say, oh, CGI is bad, yeah, but look at the Planet of the Apes trilogy, and I'll be like, oh god, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and
it can be done well.
Well, yeah.
When they actually focus on
a story,
on characters.
Yeah, rather than that looks pretty.
I think too often CGI they focus too much on what's in the background, what you can't see, than what's actually in front of the camera.
Yeah. And they focus so much on facial expressions.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why motion capture characters like Gollum work so well. It's because he had entire teams of people on just that one character. Same with this film.
Yep.
And all the other apes.
Yep. And it was very good. And the story was great as well. The whole deception to show that it's not just apes versus humans, but humans can do wrong to other humans and apes can do wrong to other apes. And then the whole war started because of Cobra anyway, because everyone thought that
it started off as like a good versus evil thing, and then it all just gets muddled up.
But it's power, and again, but you understand why Cobra's like that, because you've been shown, like there when he's standing there and he's getting pissed off of him because he's not letting them fight, and he's just like, they did this, they did this, they did this, and then when Maurice is like, all he's known is hate. That's all he's known from them, and you understand why he's like that, but you don't want him to be like that because he's an ape, and all the apes should be together.
Just like in real life.
Yeah. But didn't quite pan out like that, did it?
Yeah.
And that's why there's a war now, because of one silly monkey with a automatic rifle.
Yeah, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I can't think of anything, apart from Gary Oldman being in it, I can't think of anything wrong, just saying.
No. And again, it wasn't because it was Gary Oldman, because his performance was great.
And the main human actor, I can't remember what his name was, I think he was in the new Terminator Genesis movie.
I don't know.
I can't remember what his name is, but yeah, he did fine. I didn't expect anything of him.
No, me neither,
So,
but he did good.
Yeah.
But it's just annoying that I don't know his name.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
again,
because
you don't go there for the humans,
No,
do you?
you
You
don't.
go there for the apes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why Transformers movies suck. How often do Transformers actually ever on screen? Hardly ever. It's always about the human characters. No one goes there to see the bloody character. No one cares about Charlotte Booth.
No. Not even Charlotte Booth cares.
Not even
about
Charlotte Booth cares about Charlotte Booth.
But the third one, the one we've just come out of cinema.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
Again, it's Return of the Jedi. You can't follow up from Star Wars, so it's probably worth it from someone like you.
Yeah.
But you can't follow up Empire Strikes Back with Return of the Jedi, really. And same problem with this movie. It's not a bad film by any means.
They stuck on bits for a long time that didn't need sticking on, and then they rushed the bits that you want to see.
There is a difference in the padding. Like everything in the second movie had a point, and the pacing in this one was a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you stayed here for at least 2 or 3 minutes longer than you needed to. I think it's time to leave now.
Yeah.
Move on to the next scene or something.
Yeah, because it's not really moving.
And they kept building up to stuff that never really paid off.
No.
Or they kept building up to stuff that you're like, oh, that was okay, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks for the 7 minutes of getting me into it to let me down.
Yeah. But I mean, that's not what the film is at all. It's not a letdown.
No, it's not. It's not.
It gives you exactly what you wanted. It certainly gives you more apes.
Yes. Yeah. And again, like they're becoming more human as well. More of them are talking. More of them are understanding.
I think it's still the main.
It is
main
still
ape
like the main.
cast
Yeah.
that are talking.
Yeah. It is.
I mean, Maurice still doesn't say more than just a few lines.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't go into just yet until the end.
No. But, and then you got the big dude that was with him the whole time. Now for the life of me I can't remember his name. Yeah, him. That was a sad way.
Oh, the gorilla.
The gorilla, yeah.
But he wasn't in it at all either.
No.
I mean, they kind of.
But you liked him from the first one,
But he wasn't. He wasn't the same one from the first one.
Ooh?
The first one who sees to let out the cage in the first.
Oh
one.
yeah, he goes down with a helicopter, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunned down on the bridge.
He does get that guy.
That bridge.
That bridge over there. But yeah.
Sad.
What sad.
I mean, there's plenty of gorillas to go around.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah. But there are more orangutans in this one.
Yep.
That's something to look
There
forward
was.
to.
There
Yeah.
was. Woody Harrelson.
No marmosets though. I've still yet to see any other apes. I'm sure there are more ape species out there than just orangutans,
Or 3.
gorillas and chimpanzees.
Yeah.
I'm still sceptical as to where all these apes are coming from. This is America, don't forget. I mean, they can't all come from zoos. How many apes are there in zoos?
Yeah. That's some serious inbreeding right there.
Well, we had no choice.
No.
You got to start up somewhere.
Yeah, not with your sister.
Means to an end, I guess.
Woody Harrelson, I liked.
Liked him,
But I like him as an actor. So
you're not acting.
I don't think he could have done any bad in my sort of eyes anyway. Because I've always liked him.
Yeah, I think this is one of the. No, I'm about to say it's one of the better performances I've seen. But then True Detective was pretty decent.
His script was good. He had a monster monologue. I was just like,
oh god, yeah.
I was just like,
I was chicken mouthwatch.
I was just, and basically it was just like, yeah, we're going to give you a little bit of dialogue, little bit of dialogue, and then we're going to smash you with we're going to tell you this is why I am the way I am.
It was basically just a 5 to 10 minute monologue about why he's such a dick.
Yeah, and then it was just, and then that was really.
I mean, it was good.
For him. It was good, but then that was really it from him. Until.
Yeah, only other times apart from that you see him do anything is just occasionally walk around with sunglasses in the middle of the day.
Whacking apes.
Because only he can get away with that.
He sure can.
Oh, and the new ape character, Bad Ape.
Yes, he was funny. He's a bit of light relief from the fact that it's a war going on, and he was just a bit, not an idiot, but I think
simple-minded.
Well, just a bit. I don't think he's quite had to deal with what the others have had to deal with, because as soon as it sort of kicked off, and he saw that all his mates were getting murdered, he was just like, right, I'm out of here.
No, he was leaving all the little ones to safety, wasn't he?
Yeah, later. But I mean, like his before the whole, we didn't really get like where he was, why he is a bit simple. But he was funny, and you needed that because there was quite a bit.
Voiced by Steve Zahn from American Dad, I believe. I can't tell him. I don't know if he's actually popped the gimp suit on and.
I think they do use the people from the.
Or if it was just his voice that they used. Because he doesn't strike me as a very
achy man.
Physical actor.
Oh, maybe not. No.
He's a comedian.
Whereas Andy Serkis has kind of made a career
He's all
out
over
of
the
it.
place.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that was him in the suit, I'm damn impressed.
Yeah.
Also, what do you think of the little girl? I mean, she doesn't have any lines, but...
No. I would... My first one that came to my head was Pointless, but she's not. But she is, because except for us being introduced to her early-ish, and then finding out from Woody Harrelson why people were going the way they're going, you didn't really need to see her or have her around to know that, because
I think she was literally just there as a means to give Woody Harrelson the disease.
Which it seemed like, yeah.
And possibly just to... Like, she walks straight through to his... It might as well be like
fortress.
Like a Holocaust for apes,
yeah.
Pretty much. She just walks in through the front door, no one sees her.
Lights beaming around everywhere, all across the floor.
It's a full-on, like, prison.
And there's a child walking about that no one knows who she is, but she gets ignored.
She goes backwards and forwards through the prison, giving out water and food to Caesar in particular. And no one saw her.
Yeah.
Even when Caesar was like, hide, she just walks around the corner.
Just gonna
and then you don't really see her ever again until the very end when she's sort of climbing out the hole. Yeah. How did that happen?
But the ape, as soon as he walks down the middle, they're all over him. It's like, well, she's still a new person, whether she's an ape or it's like she's not someone that should be there. So why isn't people interacting with you? Why is it? Oh, as soon as Rocket comes down, it's just like whoa. The child, we understand. She's one of us, but the ape, not having it. You can pick holes in it.
But it
was good.
There are a lot more holes to pick in the third film than all the others combined, I think.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't mean it's a bad film.
No, it was good. I enjoyed it, and I felt by the time that that third one had come around that you connected a lot with them, and you wanted them to get out of sticky situations because you wanted them to live. You wanted them to get where they are because of what humans and where they made them.
Although this one, it didn't feel like the end of a trilogy. It just felt like a standalone movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this one could have been the second film, and no one would have asked any questions.
Yeah, probably.
And the third film, maybe, because there's more action and more human versus ape in the second one, I thought.
Yeah, and the whole human versus ape part of that is all down because their generator's fucked, and they want to. Oh, by the way, can we just go through your woods and just use this? And then there's the betrayal.
Whereas this one was more like a ape versus
survivors
versus crazy crazy human survivors as opposed to nice human survivors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like these people had no choice but to fight apes. They were just doing it because they felt like, why not?
Yeah, and otherwise there'd be a planet full of apes.
Yeah. It's damn dirty apes.
Damn dirty apes. Just like the movie suggests. Well, the movie title anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'll give it a 8.
Yeah.
I was really pleased to see it when I came out. I thought of giving it a 9, but after picking at it, because it is easy to pick at, there are a lot of flaws with this film. So I'll probably have to drop it down to an 8.
I'd hit an 8.
Yeah.
Because it was good. It kept me entertained all the way through. All the way through, actually. Yeah. There's
even the parts that drag, sort of like
Woody Harrelson's monologue.
Yeah. But that's necessary.
Kind of. Could have been
to give you some backstory about him as a character and why he's doing things that he's doing.
Yeah, well, for the screen time he got or didn't get, well. Except for that piece, you needed that to be like, otherwise it's just what would have been impacting him in general.
In fact, he's probably on screen just like the same amount of time during that monologue as he is throughout the rest of the movie.
Yep.
Put together.
Yeah. Probably on screen more than the little girl is throughout the whole movie as well.
Yeah.
But then he's Woody Harrelson. And he deserves it.
Yeah. Everyone loves a bit Woody.
Yeah. What was your rating on the second one? I'll do a 7.
I really want to give it a 10.
The second film? Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know, I think that might be... I think it took me by surprise. I didn't think much of the first one.
See, I really liked the first one and I thought the second one was just... good. It was good.
I thought the first one was a good introduction, but it's not something I could watch again. I mean, I've got the second one on DVD, the first one on DVD.
I've got them both. And I'll get this one as well. And hopefully that's the end of it.
Well, it's
Hollywood. It should, yeah. And they're going to make a lot of money.
Words right.
They'll make a lot of money out of that as well.
Yeah, I'll give us an 8. Well, the third movie give it an 8, second movie give it 10, first movie give it 7.
I'll do 7, 7, 8. Yeah.
Well played, sir.
Indeed.
Yeah. That's our trilogy vote.
The Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll probably do some more Planet of the Apes movies. There's about 15 or something stupid.
Not a clue.
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But we've still got to see the first one.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah. However many originals there are. Or Tim Burton one.
Nah. Cheers.
Oh well. Cool. And we'll see you next time, guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Oh.